What's up, everybody? We here once again, man. We let that be known. It's another hot topic, man. That's burning up the streets, man. They don't got Unc out here bad, man. They got him in a bad way, man. We talking about no one other than Shannon Sharpe, man. If you've been sleeping under a rock, man, he's been hit with some sexual assault charges, man, and is being sued for $50 million. And this comes on the cup of him on his way to signing a very lucrative deal of $100 million. And we're here to talk about it, man. This juicy. We got a lot of stuff for you today, man. So rock with us, man. But here's my co-host.
Hey, what's going on, fam? It's your boy John. Go ahead and grab yourself something to drink and let that be known.
For sure.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Man, this is crazy. This came out of nowhere. But this is, I guess, pretty typical. This has kind of become the norm. When any, I guess, male celebrity is getting ready to sign a very lucrative deal, it seemed like all of his past come out of nowhere. And they are looking to, I guess, looking for a come up on his lucrative deal. And this has just become the norm. It happened with Jay-Z. He was actually sued by the same lawyer that's suing Shannon Sharpe. This happened to a lot of celebrities, man, who have been on the cusp of making a big deal. So we're gonna get into the right, the wrong, the indifferent, man, the good, the bad, the ugly about this case, man, and what's been presented to us. For those who don't know, man, the lady that's in question put out basically a recording of Shannon. Shannon lawyer said that this recording was edited. But Shannon didn't take it laying down. Him and his lawyer clapped back, and they dropped some text messages to, I guess, better give an understanding of their relationship and kind of what was going on in the relationship. And to me, it brought a lot more clarity to what was going on. And man, it brought clarity to it. And one thing that we understand about this before we dive into this, I think Unc is only guilty of being nasty. I think Unc is nasty. And what I mean by nasty is I think Unc is 50 Shades of Grey nasty. And you're going to find out kind of what I mean as we dive deep into this. But I think Unc is only guilty of being nasty. I think Unc had this lady, and he wouldn't turn her loose. He had her every which way. And from the sound of it, this is kind of what they thing was. She was into it. And this ain't the first thing. Unc had a audio come out. It was almost like an audio book where Unc came out and really voiced his sexual pleasures to a Michelle. Now, this is another young lady where Unc comes out. That's what we heard on.
That's my Michelle.
That's my Michelle. Yeah. That's what we heard. So we know that to be true off the cuffs before this even go to trial. If it goes to trial, we know that Unc is guilty of one thing, and that's just being nasty. Unc is nasty. And it sounded like a relationship that went sour. And it sounded like she's been waiting to get him back. And she was waiting on the proper time. And she seen the proper time once this contract dispute came up. she seen the proper time to hit him. You know, I've always voiced of if you was done wrong, why wait years later to say I was done wrong? You know, Shannon has always been rich. She could have been in hit him with a lawsuit. She could have been in foul charges. Why now? But we're gonna get into it, man. John, what's your take on this, man?
Yeah, man. This is gonna be a fun one. Shout out to Unc, man. Unc out here in these streets. Guess living his best single life. But yeah, man, this is definitely a lot of drama, a lot of mess, man. A lot of vindictiveness. With him being the way he's moving or whatever. It seemed like it was just more so just a sexual relationship rather than an actual relationship.
For sure.
She was caught feelings, and he just moved like, I'm single, I'm not married, so I'm not saying I'm tied down to you or nothing like that. And then I guess whatever blew her top is when she heard the Michelle fiasco on IG, heard around the world. But yeah, man, with more details coming out, man. Yeah, Uncle's definitely a freak, man.
Uncle Freak, man.
He is a freak. And what's so crazy about it, man, these type of situations, you usually find younger guys in these type of situations. You don't usually find a guy that's almost 60, typically,
Well,
these type of situations.
I would have to defer. We normally don't see older guys getting caught. You normally see younger guys getting themselves caught up in a messy situation.
Right.
Normally, older guys cover their tracks.
Right. And so for a guy that's almost 60, that's kind of going through this without really covering and protecting himself. Yeah, man, it's that what makes it really crazy, man. These are young bull issues. The way it's coming out like this. But yeah, man, Unc on a whole nother level, man. He's sucking toes and going back door and all this, man.
Everything, man. She cleaning out Unc lunch pail.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Yeah. If you at Unc house, man, do not touch anything.
Don't touch nothing. And going there with a black light.
Ooh, boy. Boy, you see some. Hey, get up on the ceiling.
I'm gonna wait on you in the car. Yeah,
you better go on Unc house with a hazmat suit on.
And you want to know something? When I heard this and I started listening to the details, you want to know what came to mind? You want Uncle Elroy. Those who have seen Next Friday.
Facts.
Uncle Elroy and Sugar, what they were doing upstairs while Craig was downstairs. And then Craig ended up going in their room.
Shout out to Zeke in the building, man.
Yeah, he said Unc told us who he was a long time ago. I'm not shocked what happened. Now he asks. Facts. Monique tried to warn,
She did.
Unc out here moving and shaking in the street.
Yeah, man. Uncle messed up when he thought he was invincible, man.
Unc moving, man. Unc probably wearing chaps and whatever else is in there, man.
That man got chains and holsters and all type of stuff in his room.
All kind of stuff, man. Can you imagine all the stuff that a millionaire can get?
Boy, he got custom stuff in there.
He probably got stuff all kind of welded into the floor and the ceiling. Probably got a tiger cage in his room.
Ooh, boy, whips and everything else.
All kind of stuff in there, boy.
Boy, he probably bought that whipped cream like Diddy was buying that baby oil.
Man, you don't even want to know what's in that house.
by the pallets.
Man, Uncle have to settle down, man.
Boy, Uncle Wild, them boy.
Uncle running too loose in these streets.
But you think you're getting closer to 60, you kind of slow down. He ramped it up.
Uncle said, I found a new level of fame and I'm finna turn up. Y'all thought I was famous. I'm famous.
Hey, man, knocking them down.
Man, Uncle running through him, boy. Uncle think he in high school. He
Man.
going crazy.
And he taking them little blue diamonds and running through them, boy.
Uncle is a proud supporter of the Sparks.
Oh,
he
yeah.
talking about it work as soon as you get on his tongue and say it just start working.
Facts.
Man, I'm scared of that.
We gonna have a headache out the world.
Boy, gonna have a heart attack.
Man.
They ain't gonna be able to close the casket. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you two. I'm sorry, you two. Don't mark us. I didn't mean to say that. Don't strike our page, you two. I didn't mean to say that. That just came up out of that. I didn't mean to say that. Y'all got to give me at least one. I get at least one or two that I just come out of there.
You gotta bury that man face down.
Man, they ain't gonna be able to lay him face down, boy. Got to drill a hole in top of that cat. Oh, boy, let's get into this thing, boy. Let's get into these videos.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, they strike us, boy.
Boy. We're gonna read on the tombstone. Came and went.
Boy. If he get there, fella, if he taking them roast sparks like that, he popping them things like Skittles. Gotta slow down, man.
So, somebody need to reach out to him and slow him down, man, because he out here acting.
Man, you gotta leave them energy drinks alone, man. You gotta leave, man. You gotta slow down on the Viagra's and stuff, man. That stuff racial, man. You can't handle that like that.
My goodness.
Then it had a heart attack.
But yeah, man, we're about to get into it, man. We're gonna start out with just the overall announcement of the allegations and things of that sort. Then we do have his response. We do have a small portion of a phone conversation between him and her. And he does allege to the conversation being much longer than what was put out. And then I got a surprise for Dan in regards to the situation as well, a little video clip. But here we go.
Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Former athlete and media personality now, Shannon Sharpe, is attempting to clear his name after facing a lawsuit for allegedly raping a woman on multiple occasions. His response revealing the name of the accuser and some very X-rated text messages he says he received from her. All right, let's take a look at this. According to the lawsuit, the anonymous woman says it began as a consensual relationship when she was 20 years old. She also accuses Sharpe of a violent sexual assault and rape in October of last year and again in January of this year. The complaint seeks more than $50 million in damages. Sharpe fired back, posting alleged texts from the woman in the lawsuit on social media. One of them reads, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. Another, I know you miss this big juicy ass, $25,000 for each cheek. And here's another alleged text. You better
y'all blanked it out. I'm not.
You're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me.
Why gotta be a big black baby? It's a big baby,
man.
Joining us,
y'all nasty,
attorney and former County prosecutor.
Well, she wasn't nothing but a fetish for him.
And Factor Digital producer Ajibola Buduran to talk about this case. So, your thoughts about this? Just
he did gonna ramble past that name.
Your thoughts?
It's a big mess for Shannon Sharpe. You know,
He
Tony
way out of
Busby
pocket.
is on this case, right?
He ain't have to say
He's a
that.
Houston-based attorney.
Houston-based
Been
attorney.
here on the Factor several times.
Yes, and
Ooh, how
we've
do you
seen
pronounce
him
that?
file several lawsuits against the likes of P. Diddy, against Jay-Z, which
King
was
Bola.
recently dismissed. And now here we go again against Shannon Sharpe. What sticks out to me, however, is the context of the allegations are different from what you would see on some of these other cases like Diddy, right? Or Cosby, who was putting in date rape drugs in several victims' drinks. In this case, she's saying this is a consensual relationship. We had a lot of consensual sex, and on these 2 or 3 separate occasions, it just so happens that it wasn't consensual. Now, I'm not saying that that's not a thing, and that these situations don't happen within the context of consensual relationships, but I do think it's going to be a lot difficult to prove it, because it begs the question, if it happened one time in October of 2024, how did it then happen again in January of 2024?
Why'd you come back?
If it happened at your apartment, as she's alleging, who did you tell? Did you speak to the apartment landowners? Did you call 911? Did you go to the hospital? So there's a concern about provability. And then to add another layer of what might impugn her credibility are the supposed text messages that Shannon Sharpe has. These text messages suggest that she was more of the one initiating these encounters.
The
and
aggressor, well, not aggressor as in crime, but
Right.
in the
This whole
relationship.
Yes,
Sound
initiating
wild.
the sexual encounter, and that in some cases was even soliciting, saying sex in exchange for cash, $25,000 per cheek. If that is proven to be coming
Dang,
from
huh?
her, it's really
Dang.
going to
Okay.
undermine the credibility of her allegations. So that
What kind
being
of
said,
booty is that?
even if this is not a case that
She ain't worth that.
Tony
I seen
Busby
her.
can
She ain't worth that.
prove by the preponderance of the evidence, I am concerned about the hit that it has on Shannon Sharpe as a public figure. Because let's say this goes to trial, then there's going to be a lot of public scrutiny of Shannon Sharpe's sex life at age 56 with that of a 19, 20-year-old. It's just not a good look for someone who's employed by Disney.
All right. Aji, what are they saying on social media? What's the response from people out there?
Well, I would say the kind of big elephant in the room is the fact that Tony Busby is on the case. So I think a lot of people still have the memory of the case he put out against Jay-Z and how that fell through. So I think a lot of people are waiting to kind of see if more information comes in, and some people just are writing off the whole case, saying that this is something we just saw a few months ago and nothing came of it. So I think a lot of people with the text messages and with the controversy around Busby, they are kind of taking Shannon's word for it and,
Who is this
making-
fella?
not really believing that he
I don't
did
know.
this. But again, more information could come out and that might change.
And when we take a look at Busby's career, and full disclosure, he's a friend of mine, but he's had a stellar career here in Texas. But there have been,
Bro, I don't know if I would
issues
say that
with
that man's a
Jay-Z
friend of mine.
and the P. Diddy case. Not so
Man,
much
this
as P.
man
Diddy,
wouldn't
but
say
the
anything.
Jay-Z case. And now people are questioning this. But his reputation has been stellar here in the state of Texas and defending elected officials.
Right.
Yes, I agree with that, and I think the last few cases with them not being in the state of Texas and also being very, very high profile, like celebrities that people, a lot of people love or look up to, I think whenever you can poke holes into something, people are willing to poke those holes in them themselves. So with his record over the last few months, at least outside of the state, I think people are willing to be like, oh, we going to
And Shannon Sharpe has become a beloved figure of sorts as a result of his podcast and the audience that he's captured.
Yeah, he's sports unk. That's what they call him. He's the unk. So everybody looks up to him as like kind of like that adult male figure, older guy who, gives advice and talks about relationships, sports, and all types of stuff. So I don't think people really want to see him associated with this, but he has been open with his sexual life over the last few months. So I don't think people are that surprised, especially with those text messages.
Who was Jack Sparrow, the actor who played Jack Sparrow?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. This case reminds me so much of the Johnny Depp case. I mean, assuming these allegations are not true, right? It still took a major hit on Johnny Depp's career. Even when he went to trial and he was vindicated, he lost that role. And so my concern for Shannon Sharpe is even if these allegations are not proven to be true, he may take a significant hit on that beloved stature that he has with the American public.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on The Factor.
What Dr. Umar
See Zeke being messy.
They trying to stir something up.
You try to stir something up, man.
You already know what Umar Johnson gonna say. Dr. Umar Johnson said he's standing with Shannon. He said, I don't care.
Oh man.
But man, we dive into this video, man. They said something that was very critical, something that was very true. This young lady said that she was sexually assaulted on 2 occasions. But they had this type of relationship, a kinky type of relationship, as you can see from the text message. And most of it was her own instigating this kind of kinkiness and kind of, rough play. And she said she got sexually assaulted, and then I believe months later she was saying that she was sexually assaulted again. And he brought up a true point, like why would you go back? Or why wouldn't you call the police or tell anybody? Why wouldn't you come out then? And so it's too many errors in this story where you can poke holes into the story. And she's beginning to lose a lot of credibility because it's too many places where you can poke holes in the story where it's just not adding up. Because if you got sexually assaulted, who goes back to the person that sexually assaulted him? And then you say you got sexually assaulted again, and then you wait almost 2-3 years later to come out with the info, and then you come out right when he's finna get $100 million. That sounds a little fishy. So it sounds a little fishy, man. But for Unc to be out here paying $25K for a cheek, for one booty cheek, is wild. Unc,
you just throwing money away.
You trying to retire? This girl trying to retire from OnlyFans.
He sure helping her.
Unc is bringing a newfound definition to what a trick is, man. Man, we knew you was out here tricking on him, man, but God, no. Can't be tricking on him like that, man.
Sheesh.
You need to settle down, cuz.
he trying to retire him around here, man. Sheesh.
Boy. Man, don't get caught up, man. You know how they do. They come out the woodworks, man. It'll be about 20 of them. Add to Sean Watson.
Hey. You like, I don't even know you.
Some of them women had never met the Sean Watson. They just come out saying, yeah, it was me too. He massaged my back too.
You a massage therapist? No, but I had one before.
No, I got a massage though in the mall.
They're the 2-for-1 special.
Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy stuff, man. This is crazy, diabolical stuff that Uncle got himself caught up into, man. And Cat Williams tried to warn him. It seemed like majority of everything Cat Williams said on came true.
That's a fact.
And Unc out here tricking off, and Cat Williams told me, "You gonna get caught up. You gonna get caught up, man.
You gonna trick you out your position,
man."
Well, it just depends on the position, because
yeah,
from the sound of it, boy, he's in all type of positions.
I heard there's been talks. Stephen A. said there's been talks of him even potentially maybe losing his ESPN job.
Yeah,
and then who knows what sponsors walk away.
Yeah.
So like he got a lot, to lose, man. He in a very bad position. He got a lot to lose, man, and like old dude say, I agree. Like even if he does be found not guilty of allegations, man, there's no amount to know how much he's gonna lose. Mm-hmm. Zeke said at this point, just go to the strip club, throw your money away, and go home without any problem.
Yeah.
Man, at this point, man.
Good night.
At this point, make them sign an NDA, man.
Well, I have signed so many NDAs.
If you have that type of money, man, and that type of fame, man, and you messing with these women on and off like this, you need to have these women sign an NDA.
And do like James Harden and Chris Brown do, man. You leave your phone at the front, at the door.
For sure.
Ain't no pictures, ain't no
Ain't no
IG,
video, no
nothing that. You ain't. They don't even know you was here. Boy.
You know, but man, you need to sign an NDA, man. A non-disclosure agreement, man.
And I blame his lawyers, man. They should have had him up on this, man.
If not his lawyers, man, his team, the people around him,
Somebody, man. The
you
way
know,
these
man, where's Sterling Sharpe? Where's his brother at?
Golfing somewhere. You know, his brother stayed like on the East Coast in like Carolina.
But you know
like,
your brother tricking out here.
Man, hard-headed, man. He probably told him.
Hey, man, you're moving a little bit too fast, man.
He probably told him just hard-headed.
He out here tricking off on these women, man, and now you caught up in this situation. And the girl gonna talk about she want 50 mil. She want half the deal.
That's crazy work, man.
Man, let's move on, man.
So here goes the statement by Shannon Sharpe about the whole ordeal.
My family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Got a question, man. You knew she was an OnlyFans chick. You knew this. And anybody that's doing OnlyFans, man, they got no morals. They ain't got no moral compass.
That's the kind of women he say he looking for. If you ever watch Unc Show, Shannon Sharpe, he looking for the women that ain't got a lot of morals or standards, because they ain't gonna require a lot out of him.
I bet you think different about that now.
Most of the women just require money. If you get a woman with standards, she gonna want a relationship, some kind of form of commitment. She gonna want something. She ain't gonna just want to be, man. She ain't gonna want to just be tricked around on.
Yeah, I see about 50,000 reasons he might change his mind now.
50 mil.
I mean, 50 million reasons. I mean, what's appealing about knocking down somebody that's on OnlyFans? It ain't. She ain't showed everything else to everybody else.
I just told you. A lot of them have low self-esteem, and they're just looking for a quick little paycheck. He had to pay to even make a connection with her OnlyFans. He knew what he was getting into. No, he was looking to trick off on her. He wanted to trick off on her, and his mind is,
Lord,
I'm paying. A lot of old school players believe this. They not paying for the sex. They paying for her to leave.
Bro.
A lot of old school players believe that. They operate like this. Like, man, I'm paying at the hole, because when I'm done, I'm paying so that she be out of my way, out my hair, and I don't want to hear from her no more.
Well, you still hearing from her.
This one coming back to bite him. And he might absolutely be found not guilty, but the things that he could lose on the way to his road to redemption,
he'll never shake this. This is always going to be on his jacket.
And you just heard what happened to Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp went through a whole case. I watched the whole case, and I watched it because it was funny. He went through a whole case
Yeah, old girl, wild boy.
And she was wilding out. And he lost so much.
Yeah.
So many movie deals, so many branding deals.
This is true. It won't matter. Look how they did Jonathan Majors. It only takes one time.
That's facts,
That is
man.
a fact.
Jonathan Majors, man, he had to go get Megan Good.
That ain't much. Well, let me stop. I ain't gonna
He had to get him, man.
Yeah, I'm
Shannon Sharpe. Hey, we need a celebrity to hook up with Shannon Sharpe in a committed relationship tonight. His career depends on it.
Him said tonight.
We need it tonight. We need somebody to hook up with Shannon tonight. His career depends on it. We need somebody to Megan Good him tonight. That man Jonathan Majors got in trouble. They called up Megan Good so fast. Hey,
hello, I need a sister.
I need a sister. I need a friend.
I need a friend.
That man Jonathan Majors got in trouble for running from a situation
on video. He was booking.
She was trying to beat his tail. He had a full trench coat on. They came and got him and picked him up for assault. He was looking like assault.
Oh man,
you must have seen the tape. She was whooping my tail.
Oh Lord, I forgot about her.
Yeah, man.
I ain't seen her in years. But at his age, I mean, yeah, you got to find somebody kind of close to his age to kind of. He needs somebody to just look hope. Well, I can't say that because, yeah.
Where Lisa Ray at? You don't think she gonna work?
Cause she talk too much.
She do. He needs somebody that's just gonna be wholesome by his side and just say, "I support him."
Yeah,
that's all we need you to say.
All you say, Lisa Ray talk. She talks too much. Her and Vivica Fox.
Now he ain't gonna want Vivica Fox, boy. Boy, Vivica Fox, boy, she swell up in the face, boy.
She look like a pug in the face now.
Man. Boy,
like she got hit with a bag of pennies.
Man, like she got hit with a turtle shell, boy. Shit. Man, how you spend all that money on that surgery?
But you need to sue them, boy.
You too rich to be looking like that.
Put all that fist of flat in her face.
Jeez. Got too much money to be looking like that.
Good night.
Walking around with $20 million and ain't looking like $20 million.
Like $20.
Man, we have to find him. We're gonna find him somebody, man.
Yeah, y'all put in the chat, man. Who y'all think is some good suggestions for Unc, man? Because Unc he needs somebody, man. A sister. Let's be specific, man. He need a sister.
He gonna need somebody,
because nobody's getting him in trouble, man.
He got to get him an image, man. He got to get a certain type of image.
Yeah, he need to reach out to Jonathan Majors, man, and whatever hotline he called,
whatever network he on. I don't know what kind of network they on, the Underground Railroad or what they
something. Because they had him, because like she was kind of on deck.
Megan Good was there the next day.
You know what I'm saying? On the deck.
I was like, jeez. They were like, oh, they committed. They serious. I was like, God, dog.
And they engaged.
Man.
She was just divorced last Thursday.
She was just married to the preacher. Now she with Jonathan Majors. Hey. They told the preacher, like, hey, man, I don't know what you got going on with the Lord.
Y'all done.
But y'all done. We taking your wife.
We're taking your wife. She got to come back home. She know what it is. Yeah, it's that may be a good idea. And she kind of look like she got hit with a bag of rocks in her face too.
Yeah, but she gonna have to be quiet. She gonna have to be quiet.
Yeah, it got to be somebody. It's sad though, especially like females that age, man. They be talking too much, man.
Yeah, we gotta find somebody around his age so it can look appropriate.
Look appropriate, man. Something that kind of match, man. Yeah, because somebody gotta get Buddy out. You gotta get Unc off of OnlyFans, man. And
man, let's reach out to Yolanda Adams, man. I'll reach out to her, man. She down here.
Man, we ain't gonna talk on a shot like that. We ain't gonna put it in this foolishness.
She put some of that good gospel.
Unc needs thinking Unc is now a deacon.
Unc will become a deacon overnight. We're gonna make Unc a deacon. We're gonna change his whole wardrobe. He ain't gonna wear nothing but old 1990 suits.
Seersucker suits.
Seersucker with big shoulder pads. We're gonna get him in touch with Steve Harvey.
With the jacket down to the kneecaps.
We gonna get him Steve Harvey plug. We gonna put Unc on. He gonna become a deacon of somebody's church. We gonna get his license passed right on. He gonna start a minister.
Get him a set of keys.
He gonna have a whole bunch of keys, but only 3 of them work.
3 of them work.
He gonna fumble through them like he don't know which one. Only 3 of them work. I got it, man. Let us handle your marketing, man. Let us handle your image.
Yeah.
We gotta turn you into a deacon, man. Overnight. We gotta
get you back wholesome, man.
Gotta become a deacon, gotta become wholesome, get him a good wholesome church going woman.
Mm-hmm. Got the testimony already.
Way, man. He gotta let that nastiness go.
Go, man.
All that 50 shades of gray that you into,
let that hormone go.
You gotta let that go, man. You gotta turn your life around.
Let it go. Let it go.
You gotta turn your life around, man. It's the only way you go.
It's the only way.
The only way you gonna say them endorsements, man.
You can use your shade by Le Portier as communion at the church.
All that.
We're talking dollars, man.
Man, we talking your livelihood. In trouble.
That's a fact, man.
Oh shoot.
Can't do that, man.
He gonna lose.
He gonna lose more. He gonna lose way more.
But Shannon Sharpe, you hear this, man? Reach out to us, man. Let that be known, man. I know some people, man, that can get your own, man, as a deacon with minister license. And man, we'll hook you up with a good wholesome woman, man. We gonna work your whole image out, man. I DM Steve Harvey for his suit plug. And man, we'll get your own, man.
That's for sure. So let's take a look at some of these transactions, man. Or not transactions, but conversations, man. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me while you're blank. Good God Almighty.
Jeez.
I know you missed this bit juicy blank.
Boy.
$25K for each cheek.
What is that pertaining? So if he only licks one cheek, that's just all he owe? I don't know. I wonder how that works.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I don't know.
Man, I want to put my tongue in your blank and then marry you.
Who said that?
She did.
In his what?
In his back end.
In his lunch pail?
Yeah.
Oh man. She trying to eat Unc groceries out.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Man, you get out Unc groceries right now. You get out his groceries.
That's my daddy F. I want you to put a big black baby in me.
Oh my man.
Well, she want 9 months. Well, she don't want 9 months, she want 18 years.
That's what she want.
Yeah, you better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in. Why gotta be a big black baby?
Black baby. Why not just a baby in me?
I mean, I got another one, man. This is
wow.
This is wild, man.
Look at these messages, man.
Good. Okay, it's the same one. So let me
pull up the other statement. Look at these statements, man. Look at these text messages, man.
I go to the last one I have. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to. Me? She can't even make sentences. She can't type out sentences. And baby gravy? That's what we're calling it now?
Baby.
Here she said it again. I want to put my tongue in your A and then marry you. Boy, she real simple about. I mean, she really oh Lord. Okay,
She vulgar.
Man,
she vulgar about the things she want to do to Unc. She cleaning Unc inside and out. Nah, she is illiterate for sure.
Man,
she's sending all these text messages.
I gotta clutch my pearls after something like that, man. I mean, whew.
I'm gonna have to talk to my Lord and Savior when I get done with this. Jeez.
You put me up on the devotional, man.
Man, where my Kirk Franklin CD? Jeez. Man.
Found my Al Green. That's my pastor.
I'm about sticking the tongue all up and through this man.
Man.
You just met that man.
Not on his neck or nothing. You going straight to the tootle.
Man, she talking about she want to clean this man out from the back.
Man. But if he wasn't regular, he gonna be regular after dealing with her, boy. She gonna clear all that out of there.
She's trying to open up the floodgates.
Open.
Man.
Oh my man.
Lady here, boy. You talking about not hiding about what she talking about doing, and she want to come out talking about this he will ruffle her, ma'am.
You. No,
I heard it was handcuffs involved.
I'm sure it was. No, her mouth smell like caca.
Probably chained her to a heater or something, and left her there too long. She probably got pissed. That's probably what happened. Chained her to the heater and went to the bathroom. Came back. Oh shoot! God dang it, baby smoking. God, baby smoking.
Yeah, that's what Unc said.
That happened to me. I'm trying to see what that be like. I don't want to know what none of that be like.
I don't either. I'm good.
Keep your tongue out of my bottom.
And I bet he was tongue kissing her and everything.
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing in my back window.
Ain't no but tissue and soap.
That's closed off.
Okay, now I do got two more. I got one from this individual about the situation, man, and her take on it.
She tried to call herself Jane Doe. They out of her. No, she ain't no Jane Doe.
I do not feel bad for Shannon Sharpe. Actually, nail him to the wall. Men like Shannon Sharpe go after women whose frontal lobe have yet to develop, and then when they prove to you that they are still children, it's how dare she try to manipulate me? How dare she try to get money from me? Why do you think she was fucking with your old ass? No, really. Why would a 19-year-old go after a man in his 50s who she also knows is only here for a good time? Y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep doing it. It keeps happening because y'all have spent y'all years mistreating women, and then because women have dealt with shit their entire life, they're like, that's baggage. No, that's called common sense. Because a woman will no longer allow you to play with her once a woman gets to the point where she's like, wait a minute. That's when y'all want to be like, oh, she got baggage, she got baggage, she got boundaries. And y'all don't want women with boundaries, with self-respect. Y'all want little girls who is going to do whatever y'all want her to do for a little bit of change. You want that phone telling that girl that you gonna choke the shit out of her and that she gonna like it.
That's what she want.
And now she trying to get over on you.
Give it to
and you mad. She's in it for money. She's in it for the money. Where y'all problem is, y'all think y'all are bigger than the program. Y'all get so full of yourself that you
created the program,
think
woman.
This child wants you for real. Men like that scare me. Because what does a 56-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common? Actually, she's 20 now and he's 56 now. So a 55-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common?
Sex. That's why he was paying her for it.
What do you have to talk about? What life experiences do y'all have to discuss?
I wasn't looking for no relationship there now.
Do you want it here or do you want it over there?
None. And anytime, and I know men are gonna find their way in their comments like, it's legal. If you have to say it's legal as a way to defend your dating preferences, you're a predator. You're a predator. That's like us saying slavery was bad, and y'all be like, well, it was legal. That doesn't make it okay. It used to be legal to beat your wife. It used to be legal to rape your wife. Does that make it okay? I mean, it's legal. Because y'all love to be, she legal. And then you know what I always find so funny? When men get to, when people ask them like, well, if you had a 19-year-old daughter and a man in his 50s wanted to date her, would you be okay with that? Well, I mean, if he was gonna take care of her, and if he was gonna, no, you would not. You would not be okay with that. You would think, man, he is dirty. But for somehow y'all can reason with yourselves and think that that's
you talking
okay.
about ain't got no daddy.
And don't come in the comments talk about Dre.
She ain't got one either. The way she talking.
She mad because the men don't want her. They going for the young women.
You mad?
Any way
you want
shift is this.
You big mad. I can't take no more of that, man.
Shannon was dealing with the girl on a sex basis. That's it.
That's it.
She talked.
She was on OnlyFans.
What this girl did ain't nothing new. Sex for money has been the game. Facts. Sex has been the game. Why? Because
it wasn't her. She mad because she wasn't doing
OnlyFans? Why you think OnlyFans exist? Because sex sells. Shannon dealing with her for sex, not a relationship. He's not trying to talk to her. He's not trying to make a life with her. He just wants sex, and he give her money for it. That's it. That was the basis of the relationship. That's why their whole conversation in the text message was all sexual. It was nothing practical. It wasn't like, hey, how your day? What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing practical. What's going on? Tell me about it. Everything in their conversation was all sexual. Because they hooked up on a sexual basis. Facts. Shannon found her on OnlyFans and they hooked up from there.
That's a fact.
Now you on here sounding bitter
because you
upset that older men are not checking for you.
Say that again.
You sound bitter because men ain't checking for you. There are men out here who are looking for relationships, and then there are men out here who are looking to trick. Point blank, period. Just like there are women out here, women that are looking for relationship, and there's some women out here looking to trick off on these guys. It's the same thing. It's women out here who are looking to get money on guys, and they ready to give their body up for it. Then there's other women out here who want a relationship.
And I'm willing to bet that she didn't make a video when Tracy Ellis Ross went on what's Barack's wife name? Michelle Obama's podcast. And say she doesn't date guys her own age. She dates younger guys. Did she make a video and say that she was a predator?
No, she's not gonna do that. Or Larsa Pippen.
Or Larsa Pippen. Or Drea Michelle, who's dating a guy the same age as her son.
Or Jada Pickett.
Jada Pickett.
We can just keep going on and on, guys. It happens
It's
both
a trend.
ways. It happens with guys. It happens with ladies.
So, are you going around making videos about these individuals? Nah, because you mad.
You bitter. You want to
argue.
Ain't nobody argue with you.
Ain't nobody argue with you. Now you mad in your little 1-bedroom apartment because nobody ain't pick you.
Now you don't want to trick off. Cool. You don't want to trick off. Now, are you something that somebody want to marry? That's the main question. Ma'am, are you something somebody want to marry?
No.
Or when you say you have standards, is the guy that you want, do he want you?
No. That's why she there by herself.
Issue. Because you shooting outside your frame.
Facts.
You think that you worth more than what you are.
You punching above your weight class.
See, guys, a lot of guys, we don't mess up on this area. We know exactly where ballpark we fall in. See, if a guy, if he gets lucky and he sleeps with a Beyonce or a Rihanna or whoever these highly touted women, he don't think that's now his level. He say, I got lucky.
Facts.
He don't say, man, this is the kind of women I'm dealing with now. This kind of women I need to marry. No, Negro. They ain't on your level. You ain't on no Beyonce level. You just so happen to get lucky.
And you smart enough to reel it in.
No, because guys ain't about to snitch on themselves. They want facts. Ma'am, chill out, ma'am. This is how it goes. Selling sex has been going on.
That's the oldest profession.
Time, man.
The oldest profession. You think it's gonna stop because you mad nobody ain't picked you?
You got politicians buying it, ma'am. It's been going on, ma'am. This ain't nothing new.
No.
This ain't nothing new. Guys been doing this. Women been doing what they've been doing. Women been selling their bodies for money. Guys has been tricking off on them. This has been going on forever. This is why sites like OnlyFans and Instagram, this is why they pop it. This is why they make a song called It Goes Down in the DMs for a reason.
Hey. That's a fact.
Go to All-Star Weekend. You'll see so many single women at All-Star Weekend. It's ridiculous.
It's so bad. They going down there in U-Hauls, in the back of U-Hauls.
U-Hauls.
Ain't got nowhere to sleeping. They sleeping in the back of a U-Haul. Oh boy, she don't want to talk about that. She don't want to talk about that.
You got to cut out with the foolishness, ma'am. It go both ways.
Both ways.
Now, should Shannon have been smarter? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
The way he was moving and shaking, it was stupid. He was setting himself up to be set up. And that's exactly what she tried to do. She tried to set him up. She wasn't gonna never drop these text messages. She wasn't gonna never drop the context of their relationship. We wasn't gonna never know how kinky they were. They 50 Shades of Grey. And she instigating the whole thing.
Baby gravy and everything, man.
She telling this man, yeah, it's $25K per butt cheek.
Sheesh.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
I ain't never heard that either, man.
I asked John, can he explain that to me? How did that work?
I can't. That's a new one to me. And in my 38 years of life, I ain't never heard of that.
Is he renting them? Like, how did that go?
Oh yeah, he definitely renting them. That's definitely a rental. You don't buy that.
If a sex worker come across this video, man, leave that in the comment. How
leave
that
that
work?
in the comments. No judgment here. We just want to know.
I ain't judging you.
Yeah, man.
I just had never heard that before.
I ain't never that, man. Hey, learn something new every day, G. Now going back to this comment, man, from boy Zeke. He asked where Snoop and Dr. Umar. I'm glad you asked.
Well, we're gonna have something for you, man.
Shannon Sharpe, I'm gonna stand with you, my brother.
Hey, my boy.
Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharpe.
This man said the African universe.
I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay, no more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro-Queens?
Can somebody confirm?
Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro-Queens? Who can confirm?
Afro-Queen.
Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers? Are they black or are they white? Are they black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation? Is this a salsa bunny situation? Teresa Double O. If you have a co-wife, you can fill out my wifey resume. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them.
What?
Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. You know my number. 215-989-9858. You know my number. 215-989-9858. Text messages only. Text messages only. Text messages only. 215-989-9858. I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by the salsa? I'm standing with Uncle.
He didn't say the salsa, the salsa. What's a rice bunny, man?
I have no idea.
I'm not out here, so I never heard this term. Man.
This man told them if they want to put in a wife application with him, they must have 2 names.
Don't everybody have 2 names?
And they must send it in by text message
only.
I don't know what kind of show Dr. Umar Johnson running over there.
He went for talking about he gonna support and then at the end he gonna advertise. And I don't think he talking about one wife. He talking about wives.
Yeah, he said he need a multiple of wives. I'm like, bro, that ain't legal here.
That man's a bigamist.
Man, you can't have more than one wife in the United States, man. You're gonna have to go to another country, brother.
Oh my goodness, man. This
story, as you can see, man, this story has gotten everybody, man, turned every which way, man. Some people are for Shannon Sharpe, some people are against Shannon. I mean, the story just don't add up for it to be true. There's just too many holes that you could poke in this story. It just don't make sense. It's just not adding up. Especially once Unc dropped those text messages, it was just like, oh. And then when she's talking about she got sexually assaulted on multiple occasions, on 2 occasions to be specific. So she got sexually assaulted once, and then she came back months later, and he sexually assaulted her again. And it was like, well, why would you come back?
You know, why would you want his baby gravy?
I think that plays a part in it. I think that she wanted more from Shannon. I think she actually did want a baby out of Shannon. I think she actually did want more out of him. And I don't think Shannon was looking to do that, of course.
No.
I think it was just strictly just sex for him.
Which is fun.
And I think that she was looking for more. And I think that really pissed her off.
No, man. Yeah, man. Especially if you're gonna play around like that, man, you gotta protect yourself, man.
And to be honest, man, like it don't matter what race, man. You can get caught up in it, lady.
And that's right.
It don't matter. It don't matter if she black, white, brown, blue, orange.
Same thing can happen to you.
If you're moving and shaking out here, man,
protect yourself.
You gotta protect yourself, man, because you never know the ill intentions of another person.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it, man. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, man, he only dates like young women, but you never hear any of this coming out because he protect himself.
You signed the NDA. You doing all that with Leonardo. He ain't playing that.
Yeah, he's not playing. And you age out of his realm when you get about 28, 29. It's been real.
He probably make you sign contracts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you finna be hanging with me.
Yeah.
Like we finna have a legal binding agreement about what this relationship is, what it consists of, what you came in with, what you leaving with.
You ain't finna go and write these tell all books about me and interviews and podcasts and all that. Nope. If you gonna fool with me and be in my circle, you gotta sign this paperwork.
You know,
and Shannon, he kind of strikes me as that guy, man. If he ever was to get married, he wouldn't make his wife sign a prenup. He strikes me as that type of guy.
I gotta get 100 million before you meet his wife, and then she won't sign a prenup.
And like he'll go all in. You know, I love her and I trust her, and they get took to the bank.
Man, if you rich before you met your wife, man, please make her sign a prenup, man. You don't know if that lady there for you or not.
Facts. You just
now,
hope.
if you met your wife before
and y'all
you got money and she was there through the struggle, then by all means, man, she deserved that type of trust.
Facts.
You know, but if you meet a lady, man, you already 100 M's in, sign a prenup, man.
No,
and
man,
make it airtight.
And even then, it's gonna be a struggle, but at least you give me yourself a chance for protection.
It's just some kind of protection, man. And make them sign NDA, all kind of stuff, man.
NDAs,
so she can't leave you and go write a book.
CCA, whatever A's.
AAA.
Lakers and 5.
Man, they can't even enjoy the playoffs now, man. They got Unc so wrapped up, tied up, boy.
Man. Nah, I'm going through it, bro. Cause I mean,
man.
I mean, that's you gotta move. Yeah, you definitely don't have nobody around your team that did tell you that you moving loose like this, man.
He probably don't. He probably got like a lot of yes people around him. Not a lot of people around him that's gonna tell him the truth, or not people that he gonna listen to. That's gonna tell him like, "Hey, man, the way you moving, bro, you asking for problems."
He moved like this the 90s or something, bro.
I mean, even then, man, a lot of them guys in cast in the 90s, man, got caught up.
I mean, you're like, bro, this. Cause they definitely gonna keep receipts, man. If they, you fooling around with you, unless you have them sign those NDAs and other protections, they're saving every transaction.
She came in with ill intentions. She came in, not only just for the money, obviously, but she came in, as you hear, she's trying to get pregnant. So she came in looking to,
hey, I'm a big black baby.
That's what she say. She kept repeating it. She want a big black baby inside of her.
She want the baby gravy inside of her.
And she want baby gravy, giblet gravy inside her. So
man said giblet gravy.
Man, Uncle Shannon, man, you gotta do better, man. But if you want help with your image, man, hit us up, man. Call us, man, because you don't got yourself in trouble, man. Call us, man, and you got to stop being nasty, Unc. You too nasty, man. That's too nasty.
It is too nasty.
You too nasty, man. You Uncle Elroy nasty. Like, you too nasty.
And that's
50
nasty.
Shades of Grey. Like, you too nasty, man. You can't be having this girl, lick your bottom out, man.
And she sound like she ain't done that on the regular. The way she kept repeating that.
Can't have these girls all chained up and stuff like that, man. Floating from the ceiling fan.
And she don't even look all that great, man. But I mean, it's nothing. I guess Unc like who he likes.
I don't know, man. Unc messing with all kind of women, man.
He like who he likes, man. I mean,
Unc gotta do better, man.
You too old for this, man. You're a grandfather, bro.
And that you want to go on TV and like people ain't gonna laugh at you. Now, facts. He better ask Dwight Howard.
Hey, you see, Dwight Howard did the same thing.
He got married, bro.
He got married, got him a sister.
When it got a wholesome, he changed his whole image.
They sharing toothbrushes and everything. That's nasty, but he's trying to sell it.
He's selling it, man. You got to sell this. I'm telling you, we can make you a deacon within a week.
Tonight.
But you got to start tonight.
Lock them doors.
Close the door.
Close the doors.
Close the doors. Close the doors. Close them. We got to make you a deacon
tonight.
You got to change your image.
Tonight.
We got to give you a bunch of keys, man.
It goes to
nothing. We got to make you a deacon, man. You got to start teaching Sunday school. I don't know how familiar you are with the Bible, but you got to start reading tonight. Start reading the Bible, because we gotta change your whole image, man.
Come on, man.
So when you go to court, man, you look like a God-fearing man, man. You can walk in there with your Bible on your chest, and you can go in there and testify how your life has been turned around,
how you been delivered.
Tell them you ain't going. I ain't messing with them OnlyFans girls no more.
You took the taste out of my mouth.
I ain't getting my booty licked no more. I've been delivered. You can go in there and testify. But you gotta change. You gotta turn that around now.
Tonight.
You gotta change your image. You gotta become a deacon, man.
It has to happen tonight.
You gotta either hit that Steve Harvey plug and get them suits, or you gotta go to K&G and go in there, and you got the money. Go in there and buy you 6 suits.
Yep.
Throw them in rotation.
You come to Dallas, man. Take you to Big T and get 6 suits for $100.
For $100. True bill.
They big and baggy and everything, just like.
And they come with the shirt,
tie,
and the tie.
Tonight.
But it's gotta happen tonight.
Gotta happen tonight.
You gotta turn the image around, man. We gotta get you a young lady, a nice, wholesome young lady, man, that can walk by your side, man.
Don't say much.
She ain't gonna say that. She gonna say, I support him. That's my man. I'm sticking by him. That's what you need.
Not tomorrow, but tonight.
Tonight. It's gotta happen tonight. You gotta get started tonight. You can't wait another day. You gotta have it tonight. We don't know what's gonna happen in the morning.
We don't know. We got the doors closed now. We
already closed the doors. The doors are closed.
Doors are closed.
So don't nobody know what's going on in here. The doors are closed.
Just us.
But tomorrow the doors will be open.
So it gotta happen tonight.
It's gotta happen tonight.
Gotta happen tonight.
It gotta happen tonight, man. You gotta change it over, man.
Absolutely.
You gotta change it over, man.
Very important.
And you need distinctive colors for anybody to believe that you changed your life.
Go and tell them the colors they need, man.
Man, you need a tan suit. You need a brown suit. You need a red suit. You need a black suit. You need a royal blue suit. You gotta have some crazy suits. All of them can't be normal.
Need a good teal suit. Don't make sense, but you need a teal suit.
Nothing shiny. Don't want nothing shiny. It's hard to believe somebody when they got a shiny suit on. It's hard to believe them. They can really turn their life around. But if you see them with a shiny suit on, it's hard to believe them. So you got to stay away from that shiny material. Straight cotton and wool.
That itch a little bit.
It's got to itch. None of that fancy stuff that y'all can afford. I know y'all be paying like $5,000 for a suit, $10,000 for a suit.
No, it gotta fit loose. Gotta fit loose.
Armani, all that kind of stuff like that. That's too expensive.
Too expensive.
You look like you finna lie. Go talk to a deacon. He'll look at you like he ain't never told a lie in his life.
Hey, and you can only wear Stacey Adams.
Only.
That's it.
Wingtips.
Wingtips.
With the front stick up. Gonna trust you. Gonna trust you.
So you gotta put them on. You gotta do calf raises in them so it can stick up at the front.
Don't trust you, man. No tight shirts. No tight suits.
That day is done. Everything loose.
You got to have that Bible on your heart.
On your heart.
When you walk in, you got to have that Bible.
It got to be on your person.
It's got to be there. And when you talk, you got to keep that Bible right there when you talk.
Don't leave. Yes, sir.
I just don't understand these allegations. But I can assure you, the old life I used to live, I don't live that way no more. Man, I'm a deacon. I don't do that. See what I'm saying? That's how you got to come across. I love everybody, man. I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. What R. Kelly say? R. Kelly got on there. He said,
I don't even know how to hog tie.
He said, hog tie? I don't even know how to hog tie. They said R. Kelly had hog ties about it. R. Kelly said he don't even know how to hog tie.
I'm fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for my life, man. I can't believe this, man. I said, God, no.
I'm on not. See, the only thing that he needed a wholesome woman on his side.
He become a deacon, had a wholesome woman, we would have believed him. But him sitting there by himself.
We closed the doors for R. Kelly. You know what he did? He walked right out that door.
He waited.
Mm-hmm. So it gotta happen, man.
Gotta happen, man.
Tonight.
Gotta happen tonight, man. If I go to bed, hit me up.
Hit me up, man.
I get emotion. You need that soup from Buddy.
I wish I had that clip because I would play that clip.
No cap, man. Man, you gotta turn some things around.
You gotta turn some stuff around, man.
The way you moving and shaking in these streets, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You gotta stop tuning it up, man. You gotta let people start going in your back gate, man.
Man, stay off your forearms and knees. There's no reason for you to be on your forearms and your knees. If you like this in the bed, you wrong.
Ain't nothing about it right. Nothing about it.
Come on, man. We're gonna get you right, dog. We believe she's lying on you. She's trying to get the money grab.
It's a money grab, man. We know that.
Talking about she want $50 million.
But don't make it easy on them, man.
But you're trying to give it to her though.
Mm-hmm.
$25K per cheat. Man.
That's diabolical. That is diabolical, man.
But man, we hope it work out for you, man. We getting ready to wrap it up here, man. We getting to wrap it up for everybody, man. Man, gotta do better, man. Hit us up, man. And let that be known, man. Hit us up, man. We get somebody over there to you, man. We'll call somebody for you,
man. But it gotta happen, man.
Gotta happen tonight, man.
Got to happen tonight, man.
But man, we appreciate everybody rocking out with us, man, on this story, man. This story is crazy, man. As it continue to go on, man, we'll continue to keep you guys updated, man, about what's going on and how this thing is going to play out. Hopefully, it works out for the good, man. For Shannon, man. Hopefully, nobody gets hurt. Hopefully, nothing transpired in a bad way, man. But we'll keep everybody posted, man. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Remember, man, follow us on Let That Be Known. Cost you nothing to like, share, subscribe, man. So hit that button, man. Hit that button. And we appreciate you, man. But until next time, peace out.